So you're probably wondering where I've been, why haven't there been any videos? Well, that's because thanks to the time change and most of my work being outdoors, I haven't really had the time to do any recording. And got some snow, so that does tend to complicate things. Ho ho ho. I've been working on some stuff, also sitting on some footage, so hopefully I can come out with a video soon. And I'll just take this opportunity to show you what I've been doing with the power armor. I've been making some paper templates for metal paneling for the arms and stuff, figuring out the proper proportions and all that, and stepping on rakes, and trying to figure out a control system I am happy with, because the old one is just a mess of spaghetti, and this big one is also a mess of spaghetti inside of a PVC drainage pipe. Now, how the newer controller system works, besides the old double pull, double throw switches, is using some double pull, double throw relays, which are underneath this dust cover here. You can see there's 4 of them, 1 for each motor. And these push buttons, which trigger them to either make the motor turn one way or the other. So, the armor is on, and I'll just show you how it works. As you've seen in my other videos, the operator's arm goes inside here, but these push buttons are, you can hear the click in there. That's because they're kind of a soft locking, well, semi-locking push button, and that's not very good for this sort of thing with, requirements for a bit higher sensitivity. You can also see in the previous video I was kind of struggling to trigger it. So, I'll just put the camera down and show you what the arms can do. So we've got elbow, shoulder twist, armpit, and see what I mean? Kind of janky. And I've got these cool nifty little arm hands, and I've got these cool nifty little hands on the end. They aren't really very strong, but they do look nice, and they'll do in the meantime while I work on getting a proper, hand design. And you can see I can even itch my face. So you've got now the even better controller I'm thinking of to replace this buttons inside of a PVC pipe is something a little kind of like this with a joystick moving around switches. But instead of switches, it will be a joystick moving around a block to push buttons instead of requiring the pilot to move their arm around to push buttons. So that should be a bit less clunky, a little more easy to contain inside of the torso, and a lot easier on the pilot himself, because you start getting like little welts on your arm from pushing these buttons, and it's alive! True, this is going to be a chest to hold some springs to help with a torso bend. You can see the axle for that right down there. Oh, and one more thing. I've also properly mounted the battery on the back, on the backpack. That way I don't have to worry about the battery being on the floor, tripping over it, and locking myself inside the armor. Which is a good thing. Not being locked inside the armor. Not being locked inside the armor. So, that is just all for today, I guess. So, letting you know, I'm not dead. I'm still alive. The government did not kidnap me for their power armor program, so if you do enjoy my content, be sure to like and subscribe, share it with others, and if they don't find you handsome, well, hopefully they at least find you handy. Bye-bye.